Welcome, and thanks for tuning in to hear about Surficial Geological applications to mineral exploration in Nova Scotia. I'm Denise Brushett, a Surficial Geologist with the Nova Scotia Geological Survey, and in this presentation we will briefly go through what's new from the Nova Scotia Geological Survey in 2020 from a Surficial Geological perspective. While Nova Scotia is a province rich in past-producing and vastly underexplored mineral deposits, much of the province is covered by surficial deposits, necessitating the need for surficial geological mapping and sampling to facilitate mineral exploration and aid in mineral potential assessments. Surficial mapping, till geochemistry, and indicator mineral research were focused on two regional scale projects in 2020. The first was in southwestern Nova Scotia, where much of the area is covered by a thick sequence of complex surficial sediment cover, and the primary focus of surficial geological activities in 2020. Here the focus is on identifying appropriate sampling, analytical, and interpretation strategies for the exploration of critical minerals, including tin, tungsten, indium, lithium, tantalum, and intrusion-related gold in areas of thick surficial cover. A second regional scale project in the eastern Cobequid Highlands is focused on surficial mapping and sampling to support mineral exploration activities related to low sulfidation epithermal gold and rare earth elements. Southwestern Nova Scotia is the focus of a multi-year surficial mapping and sampling program, which includes surficial mapping aided by LiDAR data, much of which was released in October of 2020, detailed surficial studies on the glacial stratigraphy, glacial dispersal, and till class lithologies. And regional till geochemical programs in the late 70s were essential to the discovery and development of the past world-producing East Kempful tin mine. This deposit is only one of many mineral occurrences in the Nova Scotia tin domain, with numerous prospective areas underlying most of the area to the west of East Kempful, providing opportunity for further tin-based critical and industrial mineral exploration. This year, till and indicator mineral sampling were focused in the Brazil Lake LCT pegmatite area, where an orientation survey was conducted to determine optimal sampling and analytical strategies ahead of a regional sampling program planned for next year. And till geochemistry samples have been submitted for geochemical analyses. As a follow-up to previous surficial mapping and sampling in the eastern Cobequid Highlands, 12 indicator mineral samples were collected and submitted for gold grain studies. Surficial maps for this region are in preparation with an anticipated release date of spring 2021. In addition to the projects just introduced, other ongoing surficial geological activities include drift thickness, depth of bedrock mapping, constructed from well log and drill log databases for much of southwestern Nova Scotia, compilation of legacy surficial geological data sets for provincial soils and lake sediment data, as well as portable XRF analyses of legacy till samples from the South Mountain Batholith Pleistocene project in the 1980s. For further information on these or any other surficial geology applications in Nova Scotia, please contact myself, Denise Brushett, at denise.brushett@novascotia.ca. Thank you.